Thus far, we're caching one file, the app.js. Now I want to pre-cache all important files to really be able to load our app offline. So as a first step, we can add another file to the cache. And here I will simply load /index.html, referring to my root HTML page. Because the idea is, if that is cached, at least we should be able to load the page offline and load the script too. The styles will miss and so on, but the HTML code should be loadable. This still is not our entire app shell, but I want to get there step by step. So let's save this change. Let's go back to our application. As always, reload the app and you will get the new service worker waiting for activation. Let's skip waiting and reload. And now, if we inspect our cache storage here, you see the index.html file is stored too. Now let's try ticking offline and reloading. And it still fails. Under network, we see localhost still fails. Why does this initial request still fail, even though the index.html file, which is the first thing to be requested, is stored in our static cache? Well, there is one important reason, and that is why I chose this step-by-step approach. You have to store the exact requests you're about to make. Keep in mind, we're storing request-response key-value pairs. Here we're storing a request to index.html, and that's nice. If I do access /index.html, it indeed loads. The style is missing, but the HTML is there, and as a side note, you see the app.js file also is there, because it was cached too. But just / is a different request. You're not requesting the index.html file. It will be loaded implicitly behind the scenes, but it's not what you're requesting. So you have to also cache just / as a request. Think about this as requests, not as paths. You have URLs here. You're caching URLs, you're caching requests. So with that added, with /added, if you turn off offline mode and you reload and activate the new service worker and refresh again, now offline even works on just localhost 8080 because now we cached this request too. This is so important to understand, which is why I definitely wanted to show this step by step. Now, this is nice for understanding it, but if we add all the assets we need, all these style files and so on, step by step, we write a lot of code here and we repeat cache add all over the place. Nothing wrong with that, but wasn't there this useful cache add all method? Let's use that in the next lecture.